When we remade an episode from a 60s sitcom a couple years ago, we had so much fun that we decided to create our own sitcom. And I figured it should be pretty easy too. After all, people are always saying, write about what's familiar, write about what you know. And I think I've done that.
Yeah, but you don't know anything.
Meet the Swampoodles, just your typical American family. Chuck, a therapist with no apparent common sense. His wife, Darlene, a cosmetician with great people skills. Chuck's brother, Rennie, an engineering student who works in the landfill. And their sister, Christy, a clerk at the Registry of Motor Vehicles who hates every minute of it. But their mother, oh, well, she's a whole other story.
Never know what lies awaiting round the corner. It all began like any other day. And if we realized, we would have tried to warn her. Who could have guessed we'd toast our egos this way? My mother is a toaster oven, and it's not what you expect to say. My mother is a toaster oven, and when she's grounded, she's okay. My mother is a toaster oven, and her cooking's more than fine. But when she blows off fuse, she'll blow your mind.
And I said, you never find a cat that's trapped in a dog's body.
Oh, great. Burned again. Every time it's the same thing.
Ma, you've been awfully quiet today. Something eating at you?
Oh, I've just had it with that church of ours. In fact, I've half a mind to quit it and become a Muslim. I think I look pretty good in one of those headscarf doohickeys anyway.
Yeah, maybe if you put it on backwards. I mean, it could be like an overgrown tea cozy, but with all the elegance of a glad trash bag.
Darlene, stop talking trash. Show a little sensitivity.
I gave it my best, but they chose Alice Willard instead of me for the lead in the church play.
What about the church play?
Your mother got the crap beaten out of her at the audition.
I had them eaten out of my hands until that stupid dance number.
Well, isn't there something you can do to help out?
Sure, something boring. They're allowing me to make a batch of brownies.
Remember, there are no small parts, only small appliances. Who did that?
Well, everybody loves your brownies. So why do you think that's bothering you so much?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because it's a strawberry festival.
Did anybody hear the weather report?
I hear it's the perfect weather for a wedding.
Oh, not this again.
Looks like rain, maybe early afternoon.
Great. Just when we're supposed to sort all the newspaper and cardboard.
Boy, you got your master's degree in the nick of time.
Yeah, maybe you'll finish your PhD in time to work the bottle crush.
No, really. I heard that you practically need to be a genius to figure that thing out.
Go ahead, make fun, but I'll be sitting pretty when I finish school.
Heck, you're already pretty.
What's that?
Oh, something in my throat.
probably just another fur ball. Well, newspapers are not. I hope we don't get a thunderstorm. I'll be a nervous wreck.
Oh, I wouldn't worry too much about that.
Easy for you to say.
Well, it's just not that likely with the thermomagnetic reciprocity this time of the year.
Always with the science. No wonder you don't have a girlfriend.
I told you before I'm seeing someone.
Well, I'm not seeing a thing.
Relax. You'll meet her soon enough.
Well, I want some grandchildren before my extended warranty runs out.
Ma, I'm curious. You're so concerned about Rennie. How come you never asked me about marriage?
Oh, no special reason. Except I figure with you, I wouldn't be losing a daughter. I'd probably be gaining a werewolf.
Well, I'm off to the landfill. Maybe we could finally figure something out about the family outing tonight.
Oh, yeah, right.
See y'all later.
Gee, I completely forgot about our annual outing.
Yeah, a carefully stuck-in vacation can function like a denial of
Shut
functionality.
up, Chuck. I can't believe I forgot to mention it. Rennie and me have been talking about going on a camping trip. Remember how much fun we had 3 years ago at Lake Louie? We only need one more tent and a propane stove.
What you talking about?
Well, you see,
Don't you dare talk about replacing me with some low-class, gassy-smelling propane number. Besides, summer's over. We need igloos, not tents.
That's just crazy. Only raccoons should be in the woods this time of the year.
If this was a normal family, we'd be going to Aruba or Cancun.
If this was a normal family, we wouldn't consider jumper cables a fashion accessory.
or blow a fuse when Antonio Banderas is on TV.
You leave my Antonio out of this.
Well, if all you're gonna do is cook and watch Zorro, you're not gonna be in any shape to go on a trip.
Don't you start with me. You're not one to talk.
All I'm saying is you should get some exercise like I do. Nothing makes you feel better than starting the day with a couple of laps around the pool.
You've been lapped in something, and it ain't got nothing to do with no pool.
You see, Ma, we thought about going somewhere in the Caribbean, but we realized that you might feel too guilty about holding us back.
You better hold me back before I singe the top of your head.
Come on now. We ought to be able to come up with something.
The problem is there's no electricity in Aruba.
What?
At least not that much. Like in the jungle, at the beach.
Oh, I'm sure there are plenty of places she could plug in.
No, I think she should stay here. And we'll take photographs, and she'll feel just like she's there. We'll even bring you back a pina colada.
Oh, lucky me.
Camping is sounding better and better.
That's a stupid idea. I mean, I'm allergic to squirrels, and I break out in hives.
I don't remember anything about that.
Not those scaly kind, but the very attractive, good ones. You know.
Okay.
Well, aside from diseases that make you look great, remember, Rennie, you did all that work on that generator gizmo so Mom could come along.
Oh, that was just fun building that crazy thing.
This is the contraption you've been working on.
Yeah, and just about all of it came from the take it or leave it. Just 10 minutes of pedaling and we have 2 hours of power.
So what's going on here?
You pedal and the fan works in reverse, making power instead of using it.
And what, then you eat lunch?
Well, those store the power, like coconut batteries.
Okay, I give up. What on earth?
Well, you see, you need to keep tension on the belt, and Dolly here is known for adjusting to humidity.
Does that go for Barbie and Mitch?
That's a good question.
Well, it's a masterpiece.
I know you found all that junk at the dump, but you still had to lug it through the woods.
Oh, that wasn't so bad. Neil was around, and we had it at the campsite and all set up the day before.
I know. Well, too much, that's your father.
Besides, we could come up with something half that size these days and still have power to spare.
Well, that is great, but I still think that we should be planning a more exotic vacation, like the Mitchells had. A glorious, relaxing week with no small appliances. I mean, phone calls.
You know, we're overlooking the obvious. A theme park vacation.
Oh,
Count
no.
me
Forget
out.
that.
Danger, Will Rock. We're not falling for that again.
A week at Spooky World is no vacation. I'd rather be dead.
Who wouldn't?
I'm for that. Not the tour to Transylvania. I mean the beach. A week in the sun would really deoxidize my heating elements.
It sounds kind of expensive.
It does sound expensive. And don't blame me if you all come back with hideous tan.
Yeah, you can't stop humming Don't Worry, Be Happy.
He's got a point. That song is almost as bad as It's a Small World After All.
Small world after all.
Oh, no.
What?
Anyway, I guess it wouldn't hurt to look into it.
Yeah, we might as well look into it. What do we got to lose?
Well, we could lose plenty. You don't want to mess around with people's fantasies. No one wants to picture a beautiful beach with extension cords all over the place. People need their escape.
Well, I'm ready to go over the wall.
In the profession, we call this transporting to our happy place. When we deal with this 24/7, it's really very important.
Shut up, Chuck.
That week, Shut Up, Chuck, was one of the first signs that there wasn't much enthusiasm over this project.
Shut up, Chuck.
That is my happy place. I guess that's a little better.
There's just no excuse for this. With all the skincare products that are available these days, that's just bad hygiene.
Oh, that reminds me, Darlene. Whatever happened to those baby pictures of yours?
Well, with your budget, this is going to be a little tricky. Maybe a timeshare in Key West?
I heard the beaches weren't that great.
True.
Yeah, and I've heard about a lot of sex happening all over the place.
That's true, too.
I could live without a beach. Am I right?
Okay, bad idea.
Well, what about Hawaii?
What? Yes, I see. Well, why not just pretend that you're staying in Hawaii while actually staying in Mexico?
Mexico? I can't hula in Mexico. And besides, wasn't that where we all got so sick?
Yeah, that was awful. Hepatitis A, I think.
You mean diarrhea, eh?
Well, I still can't look at Chimichanga in the face.
Well then, maybe a cruise would be the ticket for you. All you have to do is just work a little on board every day.
Work? Well, I could sing and dance in the shows every night.
Now you're talking. Sing and dance, wash dishes, maybe a little painting. And this cruise will be right in your price range.
I don't wash. And the only painting I do is on great works of art. But you know, I'm sure Ma wouldn't mind manning a waffle station every once in a while.
I suppose some work wouldn't be too bad. I can ask for a week off tomorrow when I go into work.
Well, you're probably going to have to work a little longer than a week.
What? How much longer?
6 months, actually.
6 months?
You've got to be kidding.
What? I could do my Michael Jackson routine. With the moonwalk.
Don't go. I can give you every Tuesday afternoon call.
Even the DMV's more fun than that.
And I was going to do them a favor.
It'll go by like that. You'll see.
Come on, Michael.
Hey, Reddy, wait up! We met with the travel agent downtown. I don't think it's gonna work out. Oh, that's too bad. Why? What did he say? Oh, I don't know. Something about having sex in Key West.
Well, I guess we're back to the drawing board then. But didn't he have any ideas?
Oh yeah, but we couldn't decide. It was one of one, 6 dozen of the other. Hey, Reddy, if we go away, are you gonna make a coconut phone? No. A coconut TV? You know they have coconuts in Key West. No. I'm afraid you're gonna have to get coconuts out of your head. I can do that. Yeah. Put the lime in the coconut. I'll put a coconut cream pie for dinner tonight.
Okay, we're going to run through this, so I just want everyone to... One of the biggest problems we had was in finding the right locations. And how are we ever going to do a restaurant scene? First of all, I'm going to show a clip of the outside of the restaurant. Now, I was counting on using Finity's down the street, but turns out it's out of business, so I can't get any nighttime shots. So I picked a different place. It's kind of expensive, but I figured, you know, what the heck, we're worth it. So let's go with this. Go ahead, toaster oven.
Well, this is a treat. I haven't been out to eat since Darlene's birthday, and I missed half of that because they wouldn't seat us near an electrical outlet.
Oh, here we go again. What did you expect us to do? They said your cord was frayed and it would have been against fire regulations.
Well, I don't unplug myself. You know the drill. Pull with the plug, not with the cord. Pull with the plug.
I feel a power surge coming on. Who did that?
Don't worry, Ma. We've got 2 backup extensions and a power strip this time. Nothing but the best.
So, Ma, how was the church play?
Oh, it was really funny. Right in the middle of Alice Willard's big dance number, she fell down and showed everyone her underwear.
That sounds embarrassing.
Yeah, but funny. I just have one word. Boxers! So what's the occasion tonight? Oh, I know. We're celebrating that we finally used up that one-ply toilet paper. That Chuck bought. I was so tired of all that folding and folding.
I said I was sorry about that.
We have a surprise for you, Ma. We thought we'd have our vacation all figured out by now, but we still haven't decided anything yet.
So, what's the surprise?
You're gonna meet my girlfriend tonight.
You mean there really is a girlfriend?
What? You know you don't need a girlfriend when you have so much going for you. Well, you're so smart and good looking and you always have such good ideas.
What about me?
That's right. Chuck has good ideas, too.
Oh, right. If it was up to him, we'd be dancing around buck naked and he'd be screaming about how he's a man trapped in another man's body.
Hi, my name is Steven and I'll be your waiter this evening. We have one special, filet mignon with grilled asparagus. And you could supersize it for $1.99. If we're up to me, I'd supersize everything. I'll be right back.
Hey, Rennie. I think the waiter's trying to tell you something. The portions here must be really small.
Nothing gets by you, Chuck.
So, when is this mystery woman coming?
Soon.
They're cold.
Well, send them over.
No, Ma, not this time. This is your special night out.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. What else do I have to do? Besides, it's a treat for me just to be running off 200 amp service.
She should be here pretty soon.
That's exciting.
I suppose this looks a little, different.
Yeah, different, but,
There is a logical explanation.
well, I, figured,
Yeah, their mother is a toaster oven, okay? Toaster oven Steven. Steven Toaster Oven. Now, I would like to start with...
We know it takes a little getting used to.
Oh, no, really? Your mother is I know plenty of differently crippled?
No, we don't use words like that anymore.
Oh, yeah, I mean Native American. And she's got a nice rack.
Hey, that's our mother you're talking about.
Sorry, maybe you'd like more time to look at the menu. Yes, I think you would. Yes, you would.
Sorry, Ma.
Oh, I don't care. Besides, when he's right, he's right.
Oh, good. She's here.
did.
You're not like any lass I would take a pass. Looks like a whole bass, but you're better than nothing. You're such a cautious me. I caught that timid wing. What's with the sausage ling? Still you're better than nothing.
Everybody, this is my, friend, Wilma.
Wilma? Friend?
Well, she is a friend.
Yeah, she's a mammal, too.
Let's hope.
So I told you there was something special about her.
Yes, you did, but...
It's not a secret, but hardly anyone ever guesses.
Really? I'm black. Well, 1/15.
And that's not all. Wilma's also a dancer.
Well, just watch out for the hokey pokey, if you know what I mean.
The hoagie what?
Especially when you put your backside in and shake it all about.
Well, it's nice to finally be meeting all of you. Especially you, Mrs. Swampoodle. You know, we have something in common. I cook everything in my microwave.
Oh no! Toaster oven! She absolutely hates microwaves.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
That's all right, really. I can handle it. Even if they are cheap whores.
Wilma might be joining us on our trip.
Do you think I put too much pressure on Rennie to find a girlfriend?
Definitely.
One thing about shooting video in the woods is that the foliage changes color constantly. The conditions were perfect, but not everyone could make the shoot. So it was now or never, and we'd need a fill-in for the part of Christy before it was too late.
Well, how are you going to explain why Christy looks so different?
Well, I figure Christy gets her head run over by Darlene, and while it's all bandaged up, we swap actors, and Christy number 2's head is wrapped up till the end of the episode.
Oh, come on. No one's going to buy that.
Well, I'll figure out something else, but our audience is not that smart. So maybe they won't even notice. Oh, and I found a great location where the new Christy can jump off this tree, and I'll slow it down to look like she's flying like a bat.
Oh, great. Now that's believable.
I told you no, I'm not doing anything different with my hair.
Christy knows the way better than I do, but I wanted to show you where we camped out a couple of years ago.
Oh, I like it already. Hiking is one of my favorite things to do.
You hike?
All the time. One day I want to do Everest. Well, with different clothes, of course. I definitely would wear a hat.
You know, I think we've gotten ourselves off the trail.
You mean we're lost?
We're not lost. I've been here plenty of times. It's this way.
Where are we? This doesn't look like a campground.
I know. We're getting there. I just thought we'd take the scenic route.
Scenic route?
Whoa!
Hello there. Didn't mean to scare you. Just doing my weekly tick deer survey.
You mean deer tick?
Right. Deer tick. I keep getting that mixed up. Little deer with little tiny itsy bitsy antlers.
Bet the heads look great over the fireplace.
Yeah. Maybe.
We're just hiking to the campsite we had a couple of years ago.
Well, you're near Camp Wookie Nookie now. Campgrounds are up ahead a bit.
Okay, thanks. We'll leave you to your work.
Good luck.
Okay, we're almost there. I recognize these trees.
It seems to me we're just going in circles.
Where'd she go?
This is it. We put one of the tents here and the other one over there.
Well, the first thing I did was set up the generator so that Ma could join in.
Yeah, and she would have been steaming if she'd missed out on anything.
What a nice view of the lake.
That was such a great time, and we really got into the whole outdoors thing, especially Ma.
Boy, Rennie, your hair has changed a lot in the last couple of years. Hey, what happened to Christy? I haven't seen her for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I'm here in this hollowed out tree, and there are bats that are roosting. And it looks like there are a couple of babies.
Babies with rabies? Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh! My leg! Oh, help me! Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Oh, no! Oh, my!
Ah! Yeah! Oh! Walking on it, that's a good idea.
We're gonna have to get you to a doctor. I hope it isn't broken.
Where are we going to find a doctor out here?
I'm not sure, but we have to find someone.
Bats?
Oh! Hey there, what's all this? What happened?
My sister hurt her leg. We need to find her a doctor.
Well, I'm afraid you're a long way from any doctors out here. You'd best head for Camp Wookie Nookie.
Isn't that all closed up for the season?
Yeah, but there are a few staff there, including the drama coach.
Drama coach?
Yeah, well, he's a registered nurse.
All right, so it's Wookie Nookie then.
Isn't that a tick deer?
Where are those little buggers? Sooner or later, I've got to find at least one.
Don't you worry none, Annie. Damn. Don't you worry. There. None. Damn. Don't you worry. I didn't know I had an audience. I reckon I'll catch me that little doggy what done me wrong there. Ow! Oh!
Dad! What's wrong with you?
Oh,
I
no.
came here because the ranger said you were a nurse.
I could be anything you'd like.
No, we
We mean a real nurse.
Oh, that. Yes, I'm a real nurse if I have to be.
We think she broke her leg. She really can't walk on it.
You speak with such poetry and passion. Do tell me more.
Well, that's about it.
Does this hurt, my chérie?
No, but it's the wrong leg.
And this?
Wrong person.
What about now?
That's real.
Listen, you. She's injured and you're not helping much.
Okay. Cover with the demi-glaze and garnish with spring onions and fresh rosemary. Is your camel packed in my space? I need to know if you are packed in my space. Packing is always such a problem around here.
We walked.
Hey, what about me? Can't at least one of you help?
Now, just when you try reading what's on that there first line of that there chart over there, next to that Jimmy what's a cracking corn and all.
I don't care.
Nobody cares.
I think it's L-E-G.
L-E-G? Oh, the leg, yeah. Well, nail me to a horn pot and spit on a donkey. Fix you up right here.
That isn't one ply, is it?
Oh, that folding and folding.
Well, paint me purple and fart on a cell phone. We'll be fixing you up right here before you can say attention deficit disorder. I had to double park. You better be telling the truth or else.
Now, Christy Joe, you get yourself down to the arts and crafts so they can finish your cast. Or I'll slap you silly. Good luck, Helen.
Good luck there, partner.
Good luck. Because you're gonna need it.
In all the confusion, I made a big mistake. I scheduled both Christie actors to show up for the last shoot.
Oh! Ow! 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 Ow!
What a disaster.
I was your first! Ah! Oh! Oh! Ow! Oh! You're such a fool!
You know, I didn't think I'd enjoy this so much, but once again, Rennie's come up with another great idea.
Well, the important part is we're all together.
But what about Wilma?
Oh, yeah. She's here. Kind of. Just not awake.
Say, Ma, I hear you've got some good news to share.
You're damn straight I do. You're looking at the lead in the next production at the Community Theater.
What play are you doing?
West Side Story.
That'll never work. You can't dance.
I can now. I'm teaming up with Marty, the robot vacuum cleaner I'm friends with. We small appliances have to stick together, you know.
Vacuum cleaner?
Who did that?
Well, I guess you won't be doing any dirty dancing then.
Sounds like a rumba with a Roomba.
Oh, yeah. I really like rhubarb.
The best part is that Alice Willett is my understudy. She nearly peed her pants when she saw Marty and me zooming around. Plus, the floor was cleaner than ever.
Well, on that happy note, I'm going to hit the sack.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call her that. Although...
Hey, wait. You can give this back to Wilma. I got it from the ranger in town the other day.
And he just happened to have it with him?
He had it as a hood ornament on his truck.
Well, that's weird. Well, anyway, see you all at breakfast.
Yeah, that goes for me, too.
Well, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
Hey, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Ooh, that tickles.
And so ends another typical day in the life of the Swampoodles. Perhaps like your own family, but let's hope not.
took her to doctors and we took her to yogis, but she kept eating up Hot Pockets and pierogies. She's a mother, it was all so frightening. Now life is changed by a bolt of lightning. My mother is a toaster oven, and it's not what you expect to say. My mother is a toaster oven, and when she's grounded, she's okay. My mother is a toaster oven, and her cooking's more than fine. But when she blows a fuse, she'll blow your mind.
Rolling. Yeah, but there's still few staff that's sorry.
Maybe we could finally figure something out about the family outing tonight. Get my arm in the stupid thing.
Plenty of differently clippled.
So now put the glasses on and pose a little bit. Okay, and now walk right into the tree.
Yeah, a carefully functional dysfunctional vacation can kind of...
Meet the Swampoodles, just your typical American family.
Rolling.
You speak with such passion. Oh, shit.
Poetry. Well, it's just not very likely with the Sorry.
Your mother is a cripple. Give it to me again. Confessions of an Economic Hitman. Accepting the award.
You move your arms around a little bit too. Well, not like a robot, just like natural.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying.
I forgot that line. I'm sorry.
Sit back in your chair again.
Good.